It's a solemn moment. It's a moment that I hope never repeats itself.
Well, today, members of Congress coming together to remember a dark day in U.S. history. It was 2 years ago that a mob of rioters attacked the U.S. Capitol, threatening democracy, breaking windows, climbing walls, and fighting with police.
And this afternoon, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle taking a moment to recognize those who faced fierce intimidation and put their own lives on the line.
We will never forget their sacrifice, and we will never forget this day.
That day, of course, met with clashing demonstrations on Capitol Hill. Things a lot calmer tonight, but security is tighter and will remain that way right through much of the weekend.
Our Dave Laval spent most of the day there. Take a look.
The sidewalks around the Capitol are closed and are expected to remain that way for much of the weekend. You also have more Capitol Police on hand to help keep the peace in case something happens. Well, that extra help was needed earlier Friday as things got quite a bit tense. Demonstrators placed flowers as a tribute to some of those who took part in the January 6th riot. It's been 2 years to the day since insurrectionists attacked the building in an attempt to interfere with the certification of Joe Biden's election, which happened inside. Sherry Hafner told us she had to be here.
I came out here today to honor the 4 deaths of the patriots that were killed January 6th.
While demonstrators showed their support for the fallen, they did not find any from Arlington's Jonathan Teitelbaum and friends who visited the Capitol.
If I'm being honest, I have no sympathy to the people who lost their lives when they committed the insurrection. I do believe there were a few people who were protecting the U.S. Capitol who did lose their lives, and that's a tragedy.
It's kind of sad that's still happening, but I mean, it's nice that the roses are out here. Obviously, people are still kind of obviously emotionally, damaged for what happened 2 years ago.
The rally in front of the Capitol was the second stop for the random group. Demonstrators spent much of the day across the street in front of the U.S. Supreme Court. A lot of it involved very vocal confrontations with opponents, including vulgar language, not what Arlington's Brad Peters wanted to hear.
It's also good for, people also just, if they have different opinions, to just vocalize it peacefully. I think that's what some people are trying to do.
Watch out, watch out. The demonstration provided some tense moments, but nothing like what happened here exactly 2 years ago. The sidewalks are expected to reopen to the public on Sunday. You should also be aware there is reduced parking in the surrounding neighborhoods. At the U.S. Capitol, Dave Laval, DC News Now.